Hey, welcome to this video. Today we're going to talk about how to grow your newsletter thanks to a content upgrade. So in this video, I'm going to explain obviously what is a content upgrade, why you should have one, how it will contribute to your newsletter growth. I will also explain how you should create a content upgrade exactly. And finally, I will tell you the step-by-step in order to distribute this content upgrade on different social media in order to grow your subscriber list on your newsletter. So as you know, growing a newsletter is very important for your marketing strategy and for your business overall for many different reasons. The first reason is having an email list is an asset that belongs to you in terms of marketing, meaning that you own the email list and you can use different tools in order to reach this email list. The second reason is that when you are sending an email to one person or to 1,000 people, you have a direct connection with them in their inbox. So an email that is opened is really valuable for your business. And the third reason why owning a strong newsletter is very important is that when you have a lot of subscribers, you can actually monetize this newsletter with many different options. First, you can add sponsored banners from brands that want to sponsor your newsletter, and you can also sell your own products and offers. This is what I am doing, and this is what most creators are doing right now. So having a newsletter is very important, but sometimes it's really hard to grow the numbers. It's really hard to have new subscribers, to have strong open rates, strong reply rates, and so on. In this video, I'm going to explain how to actually grow your newsletter with a content upgrade. So what is a content upgrade? It's also known as a lead magnet, but I prefer to call it content upgrade because when you say lead magnet, you focus on capturing leads. But when I'm talking about a content upgrade, what I want to say with this word is that you're going to upgrade your audience in terms of content commitment, meaning that if they've seen a social media post that you made or if they've seen you on a podcast or something like that, what is the next step? The next step is to have an upgrade to be more committed to you, your brand or your personal brand, so to consume content that have a longer form. So this is why I call it a content upgrade. So basically what you will have to do with a content upgrade is to take the traffic from your different sources. It could be LinkedIn, Instagram, or YouTube or TikTok, for example, and capture this traffic to put them inside your content ecosystem. And when you have this email and maybe other information such as the number, the job titles, some other questions that you can ask such as the revenue of the company or maybe the number of employees or their industries and so on, when you have all this information, you can let them come inside your content ecosystem and you can track what they are doing when the content is gated. So when I say gated, it means that you are asking for an email in exchange of the content. It's very powerful to have this content upgrade because you always have a call to action, a next step for your audience, and they get inside your content ecosystem and step by step they commit more and more time and they consume more and more of your content. There is a framework that I've invented which is the 5 layers of commitment. The first layer is the snack content on LinkedIn, for example, or on other social media. And the second layer is where your newsletter will come. It's the short form content and also the long form content. So that's the 2 next layers where you can actually publish short form newsletters or long form newsletters. And when you are at this level, you can share information that is more in depth and where you have more information compared to the snack content layer. So now the question is how you should use a content upgrade in order to increase your number of subscribers on your newsletter. So the first thing you need to do is to actually build this content upgrade. So before talking about the format, what you need to understand is that you need to map the buying journey of your audience and you need to know what they need to do in order to start working with you. So in order to create this content upgrade, what you are going to do is to map all the steps that your audience and prospects need to do in order to reach their ideal situation. So imagine there are 10 steps and you will help them to go from step 3 to step 10 in order to fix their current limitation and problem. Here you have the 3 first steps. You don't take care of them because they are not included into your offer. And in order to work with you, your prospects need to be at step 3 already. It's your condition. An example of a condition could be that they need to have a minimum revenue or a minimum number of employees or or this type of example. And you will say, you need to have this in order to work with me. But to help them to achieve and to have those conditions, you will develop a content upgrade in order to be able to work with you. So what you're going to do is to analyze their current limitation, where they want to go, and you're going to do a content upgrade about the first step or maybe the second step, but really at the beginning of their journey. And then when they consume this content upgrade, after that, they will be more likely to work with you, to buy your offer or to purchase your services because you help them to go from step 1 to step 3. All right, so now I will give you an example. Imagine you help some prospect to create their whole podcast, but they don't know what should be the title and the topic of their podcast. All right, so what you can do is to create a content upgrade that will help them to find a topic idea and a title for their podcast. Okay, so step 1 is to find the idea. Step 2 is to find the topic. And when they have this, they are on step 3 and they can start working with you. And after, you can onboard them with your offer. So with this example, you understand that you need to have a very precise offer in your content upgrade, and the outcome and the benefit of this content upgrade needs to be very specific as well. By the way, I have a content upgrade like this one. It's a 5-day course where you learn the 5 foundations that you should have in order to start your content strategy. So you can have a look at this 5-day course. You can do 1 lesson per day during 5 days. And at the end, you will be invited to get more information about my flagship course. Then the next question about how to build your content upgrade is about the formatting. You have a lot of different formats. The most famous is the ebook, but you also have different formats like the one I just explained. Email courses. You can also do a challenge or a small community in a group such as a WhatsApp group, a Slack group, or a Discord. You can also do a 3 learning course, meaning that you host videos to help your audience learn things. You can also do a masterclass or a physical event. You have a lot of different options in order to create this content upgrade. So that's the format. Now that you have your content upgrade ready, you need to actually find a very strong title for this content upgrade. And here what you need to do is to have a specific tagline that explains the benefits of this content upgrade. Your audience needs to feel that if they give their email and information, they will solve a specific problem that they have and they will achieve at least one of the steps in order to go to their ideal situation. So either you fix a problem, you take them out of a limitation, or you help them achieve a goal. The outcome of the content upgrade needs to be powerful in order for you to collect as many emails as possible, in order for you to deliver as much information as possible, but also to get the highest conversion rate possible on your page. So when your content upgrade is finished, you're going to host it on a landing page, and on this landing page, you're going to put a visual that explains what is your content upgrade. You're also going to put the form where you ask for the email and the other information, as I explained earlier in this video. And then you're going to explain exactly what they're going to get inside this content upgrade. So if it's a 5-day course, you can put the different lessons that they are going to receive. If it's an ebook, you can give the curriculum of the ebook, so what they're going to learn inside. If it's a webinar, the same, you can give the title of the webinar, but also what exactly will be inside the webinar and what they will learn. So you get the point. They need to understand the benefits, and here it's all about the copywriting. You need to have a persuasive copywriting that helps them to take the next step. And for the call to action on your page, so it will be the button where they click in order to leave their email but also receive the content upgrade. You should put a very strong and powerful call to action, which can be called as a call to value, where they can feel that they're going to get good value out of your content upgrade. Something I use is, instead of clicking on leave my information or get started, I tell them access day 1 now. So you see here, they understand that they will receive the first email right now. So it's interesting because they know they will get it fast. So it pushes them to actually convert. You can also use a different type of call to action. What is important is that you show them that the next step is just here, it's free, and that they're going to get a lot of value out of this content upgrade. So now that you know how to build your content upgrade, the question is, how can you distribute this content upgrade? Because don't forget that the goal is to actually increase your number of subscribers on your newsletter, so you can actually sell your offer within this newsletter. So the goal here is to reach as many people as possible, but also the right people with the distribution of the content upgrade. So what you're going to do do is to choose a main social media channel in order to distribute this content upgrade. My favorite channel is LinkedIn because you can reach a B2B audience that is very qualified, and you can also add people that match your target audience, so it's a very powerful social media channel. You can also use YouTube, obviously. You can use Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok as well, but here the quality of the traffic will be harder to analyze because you are not targeting B2B buyers directly. It could be anyone. So for my example, I'm going to choose the social media channel LinkedIn because it's the one that I know the most. So I will talk about 3 elements in order to promote your content upgrade and to distribute it. The first one will be the post, the second one will be your profile, and the third one will be the content syndication. So the first one is when you are writing a post, such as a carousel post or an infographic or just a picture of yourself with a text, you can have a content upgrade at the end of the post in the CTA. So in the CTA, you will say directly, if this post is interesting, I have a free gift for you, and explain what is this gift. Or you can give a tagline that explains the problem. If you're struggling to find your podcast idea and title, download for free this free course and you will be able to find your title and your idea. So start with the problem in the tagline and then introduce your solution. This is very straight to the point. So you see, the first one is at the end of a post, introduce a call to action that will lead them to your content upgrade. You can put the link of your landing page inside the comments section, and if you are confident that your post will reach a lot of people, you can also add it inside the post, even if sometimes it will limit the reach of the post. The second tactic that you can use is to actually promote your content upgrade on your LinkedIn profile, or it could also be on your other profiles, such as the banner on your X profile. So here I'm going to give you a quick checklist on how to optimize your LinkedIn profile in order to get conversion on your content upgrade. So first, you have the head banner where you can add your content upgrade with a visual but also the tagline. So the tagline in my example could be that they will know how they will be able to find an idea and a topic and a title for that podcast, and then you put the CTA. Then you have the headline. You can add it directly in the headline with a short tagline, but you can also add your offer right here. Then you have a link just below your details, your name and your headline, where you can have a link with a CTA that they can click. So it could be start your own podcast now, and they can click and go on your landing page like this. You also have your about section where you can promote with copywriting only your content upgrade. So here you can explain why it's important to find an idea and a topic and a title, for example, and then introduce your content upgrade. And then you have the featured section. So in the featured section, it's very interesting because you can actually add images that link directly to your landing page when your audience clicks. So here you add a visual with a tagline, so people click and arrive on your landing page. So that's the second tactic. And now I'm going to talk about the third tactic, which is content syndication. So content syndication is when other people are talking about you, your personal brand, or your brand. So here, let's imagine that you are invited in a webinar by a partner. At the end of the webinar, you should not sell your offer directly. This will be seen as too salesy. So what you should do instead is to promote your content upgrade. So people that see you in the webinar will actually feel that they can start working with you by only giving an email and some information. So you will get them inside your content ecosystem. Here, what you need to understand is that those people that will discover you through a webinar or during a podcast or during an event, for example, are not ready to buy your offer yet. So you should promote this instead of promoting your offer. All right, so here you have the 3 distribution tactics that you can use in order to get more subscribers to your content upgrade and also to your newsletter. So with those tactics, you will be able to distribute your content upgrade and also to increase your number of subscribers on your newsletter and ultimately sell more of your offer in order to grow your revenue. I publish a lot of tips like this one on YouTube, so make sure to subscribe right now in order to get the next video, and you can also like this one in order to give it more reach so you can help more people to find subscribers for their email list. All right, that's the end of this video. I hope this will be helpful for you to create your content upgrade, to distribute it, and to grow your number of subscribers. So if you have any questions, you can add them directly in the comment section. And if you want to go further with your content strategy, you can actually start my free 5-day course in order to set up the 5 foundations that you need to have for your content strategy. And I will see you in the next video.